Hi friends! In this video, we are diving into the top 7 brand new Turkish series of 2024, all available with English subtitles. Get ready to discover thrilling plots, captivating characters, and stories that will keep you hooked from start to finish. Let's jump right in. The series Zamanin Kaplıları, There is always someone better, but Sinan was an exception. He was an irreplaceable specialist who once gained widespread recognition for his programming skills. His codes were so masterful that even a whole team of IT graduates from Oxford couldn't replicate them. However, his brilliance came at a cost: detachment from the world. Sinan was accustomed to spending his days in solitude, avoiding social interactions and living in isolation from society. Little did he know that his familiar world would collapse the day fate accidentally brought him together with a mysterious stranger named Nevra. He soon learned that the young woman was the heir to a wealthy and influential family. An irresistible desire to be with her would lead him to the center of enigmatic events that would reveal secrets of the past and force him to face a difficult moral choice. The series Lie. At the heart of the series Lie lies the poignant story of a strong and unwavering woman named Melike, who made a very difficult choice in her life and sacrificed herself. Her life became filled with a series of challenging and captivating moments that resonated with the hearts of empathetic individuals. Deep emotional experiences and a terrifying ordeal only strengthened the character of this remarkable woman, making her resilient. The soul-stirring story of Melike reveals how a woman gains strength and faith when maternal instincts burn within her. For the sake of her daughter's freedom, Melike took on her daughter's guilt and made a desperate yet deliberate decision. She confessed to a crime she didn't commit and was sentenced to a long 20 years in prison. Such a fate is something one wouldn't wish upon even an enemy. Melike endured fire and water, the bitterness of pain and insults, but she withstood the hell behind bars for a whole 20 years. Finally, the time for freedom arrived. However, upon her release, Melike realized that not only had she changed, but the entire world around her had changed, including her loved ones. She was now a stranger among her own. She had been forgotten, as if this wonderful and beautiful woman had never existed. And that was not all. Melike soon found herself caught in a web of lies and understood how difficult it would be to escape from it. But Melike had to perform a true feat to save not only herself, but also her loved ones. The historical drama Mehmed Fethiler is based on the true biography of one of the great sultans of the Ottoman Empire, who made history through a series of victories in fierce battles, the most significant of which was the Battle of Constantinople. From that moment, Mehmed the Conqueror was famously known as the Conqueror. But before achieving immense fame and the love of millions, he underwent a long and arduous journey. This journey began with his first attempts at governance under his father's guidance at the age of 12, leading to his official ascension to the throne at 19. However, the life of this ruler was not limited to military campaigns. He was an incredibly curious person. He studied world languages, took an interest in literature, art, and poetry, and avidly read scientific works. Rumor has it that his harem luxuriously housed 17 wives of various nationalities, but the Sultan's heart belonged to only one, whose name remains unknown in the annals of history. The series I Have a Problem. A prosecutor hired by a company begins investigating the strange behavior and mysterious actions of Dr. Nullifer, a psychologist. In the process, he discovers her complicated past, linked to tragic events. The prosecutor and his team gather information from her colleagues and former patients, uncovering her connections with local gangs and dark forces. Sibel, a social worker and Nullifer's friend, also hides information, which increases the prosecutor's suspicions. During the investigation, the prosecutor realizes that all of Nullifer's actions, although risky, were aimed at helping people. The secrets and intrigues add drama and offer unexpected twists, leading viewers to reconsider her motives and character. Series Next Room. When Sevgi Ersoy, Seval Sam, a famous TV presenter, experiences a career downturn, she suddenly marries Fikret Alibay, Caner Shindoruk, one of the country's leading businessmen. This unexpected marriage creates shockwaves for everyone. Both Sevgi and Fikret have previously had unhappy marriages. Wanting to start afresh, their dream of a second chance at love won't come easy. Their marriage means merging two very different families, and living under the same roof proves to be more challenging than they anticipated. The union of these two opposed families will create significant problems, especially for their children who have to live in adjacent rooms. Talon and Salale. Rock, paper, scissors. Umut is a man with a rare memory who always remembers every moment of his life. This unique ability becomes both a blessing and a curse for the main character. On one hand, it gives him an advantage in education and career. On the other hand, it burdens his psyche with indelible imprints of the past. Umut's father, Rizu Tanrakulu, is arrested on false charges. This becomes the moment when Umut decides to dedicate himself to the fight for justice, becoming a lawyer. His extraordinary memory helps him in his studies and professional activities, but at the same time makes his life more difficult, as he cannot forget any detail of the past, including those moments he would prefer to leave behind. In the course of his work, Umut encounters various cases of injustice and tries to help those who find themselves in difficult situations, just like his family once did. The series demonstrates how important it is not to lose faith in justice, despite all obstacles and inevitable difficulties in life. The series Kizil Goncalar tells the poignant story of Maryam, Ozgu Namal, who was married off at 14 in an Islamic sect. Events in the series kick off when Maryam, her husband, and their teenage daughter Zeynep relocate to a new city where the sect is concentrated. Unbeknownst to Maryam, her disgruntled husband has made plans to marry off Zeynep to the sheikh's grandson, Cunayd, Mert Yazıcıoğlu. With the clock running out and the odds stacked against her, Maryam devises a plan to save her daughter from suffering the same cruel fate as hers. To earn the money they would need to survive away from the sect, Maryam takes up a job as the caregiver for the father of Levant Al-Khanli, a famed psychiatrist. Despite conflicting with his beliefs, Levant is eager to assist Maryam, and as time progresses, the undeniable attraction between them continues to grow. However, Maryam and Levant are in for an even bigger surprise when they learn that Zeynep's long-lost twin, previously thought to have died at birth, is the daughter Levant adopted many years ago. While entirely fictional, Kizil Goncalar stands out as the first Turkish drama in several years to offer a raw and realistic portrayal of the inner workings of religious sects. This audacious approach has not been without controversy, as it has sparked a significant backlash, with some advocating for the show's outright cancellation. That in itself serves as a testament to the incredible job everyone behind the series has done thus far. While series like these tend to lean into sensationalism eventually, the plot of Kizil Goncalar has all the trademarks of a classic drama that, if it continues to be so meticulously written, will ultimately benefit from the emotions, strong or otherwise, it evokes from its viewers. These were all the series for today. If you found the selection interesting, please let us know by liking or writing in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so now, as there will be even more interesting content ahead. Goodbye.